Hey guys, and welcome back to another Swift and Near video. Um, we're going to go over the 2021 NFC and AFC Conference Championship games with power rankings and predictions. Kind of funny if you think about it, Tom Brady's out of the playoffs, but the Cincinnati Bengals aren't. Odd. So we'll start off with power rankings. I'm combining both of them because they'd be too short otherwise, I feel. So first you have the San Francisco 49ers at number 4. I'd say that they're best placed here because they're still the underdogs, and their offense was really putrid in that game against the Packers. That was awful to watch. So I have them at number 4. Their defense played great, but it was not a great game to watch. Number 3, you have the Los Angeles Rams. I'd put them higher if they blew out the Bucs, but the Bucs almost won that game. They played a great first half, but they gave up a 27-3 lead. 24-point lead. And they did win in a long shot and then a field goal, but I mean that was pretty. I would not really call that a very sound victory. And so I think they might have trouble against these 49ers, but we'll see. In the second spot, you have the Kansas City Chiefs. Their offense against the Buffalo Bills was absolutely incredible. That game was really good. I definitely recommend watching it if you didn't. But their defense was pretty bad for for the ending at least. I mean, it was all right throughout, but they did not play that great. 25 points in the last 2 minutes of the game. A lot of that to the Bills. So I don't know. They play at my number 1 spot. I have Cincinnati Bengals. They play them in the early game. Sorry. The Bengals played a complete game, both on offense and defense, against the Tennessee Titans. Derrick Henry wasn't at his fullest, but he did play pretty well, considering his injury. They had a lot of turnovers from Tannehill. A few of those weren't really entirely Tannehill's fault, so I'd say their defense played great for a lot of that. They forced a few turnovers, as I said. They have probably the best kicker that's remaining in the playoffs, aside from maybe the San Francisco kicker. Very clutch, and if that's any indication, I think he'll come pretty clutch next round too. So I'd say that the Bengals are the best team that's left in the playoffs. Number 2, Kansas City Chiefs. Number 3, Los Angeles Rams. Number 4, San Francisco 49ers. All right. Last week in my predictions, I went 2-2. The 49ers won, and so did the Rams. I did not think that would happen. The Chiefs and the Bengals won, though, which I did think would happen. So basically, my whole NFC is kind of washed. My AFC, it's kind of accurate. So the first game is the AFC Conference Championship game. I have the number 4 Cincinnati Bengals at the number 2 Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Bengals will win 31-27. I just think that they're a better rounded team than the Chiefs are, even though they're playing at Arrowhead. They did meet earlier, and Cincinnati won by 3. But you've got to remember that they could have probably got a touchdown. They were on the 1-yard line for like 8 downs practically. So yeah, I have the Bengals winning. It'll be a good game. I will be tuning into both of them, obviously. And the Cincinnati Bengals have been my dark horse for the entire year, and I think I'm going to ride them out to the very end now that the Bucs are gone. I think that they will play well here. And then at the later game, you've got the NFC Championship game. You have the number 6 San Francisco 49ers at the number 4 Los Angeles Rams. I've got the Rams winning. I don't think the Niners will complete the sweep just because they looked kind of racked on injuries. Even though the Rams were pretty weak, and even though the 49ers have gone against all odds both times playing these Rams, beating them to even get into the playoffs, I have the Niners losing, sadly. I'll be cheering for them, but I don't think they'll win. Rams beat them 20-17 in a defensive battle. So that's what I got. My Super Bowl predictions are Los Angeles Rams versus Cincinnati Bengals at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. And 2 years in a row, which the first time it's ever happened before now was last year. The home team is going to be the home team, or one of the teams in the Super Bowl is going to be hosting it because it's at their own stadium. Kind of strange, don't you think? If only the Chargers were in this right now and they could have made it with the Rams as well, that'd be pretty funny. So yeah, Bengals versus Rams, Super Bowl 56. Thank you. I'll probably release post-game shows of both those games. If I don't, well, I'll see you in my Super Bowl prediction next week. I won't do power rankings because there'll be 2. So, this will be a fun one. I'll see you guys then. Have a good rest of your day. If you're a Bucs fan, then cheer for the Niners. And see you then. Bucs up. Peace.